Welcome, everyone, once again. Here we are at the grand finals of the Moon, etc. Winter Open 1.2. Right here, best of 5, UrMomDotCom versus Thot Patrol. Along with me is a Snow Hobo. How are you?
I'm ready to get into these finals, these best of 5s. Should be a good set between these two teams. First seed and the second seed team meeting up in the end here.
Absolutely, and a bit of an update. So 999 lost to the Thot Patrol to get placed in a third place match, and Blue Eyes White Privilege went there as well. But 999 ended up forfeiting the match to Blue Eyes White Privilege, so they get third and fourth place respectively. Blue Eyes White on top, but they still get points for tracking purposes. The Invitational at the end of the winter season. But anyway, my name is Mr. Dongles, by the way. The streaming for your pleasure is Quantum Replay. He does all the button pressing.
Moon2L.
Ooh, press my buttons.
Harder.
Anyway, Thot Patrol waiting on one man to get back to the keyboards. Leading off with Nepal. A bit of a different map set here since it is a best of 5.
Yeah, starting off
with a little control. Where'd that go? Yeah, so control, escort, assault, hybrid, then if we need it, control. But we'll update you guys on that as we go along. Yeah, so we haven't even seen assault today because everything's been best of 3, and assault maps are not, well, I guess they are included in the map pools, but it's been 2-0s. We played escorts and controls all day long because assault has never been needed. So most likely, actually, I guess we kind of have to see it this round. Good luck.
Mandatory.
Draw Anubis incoming. Well, unless you want to play Hanamura. Either or.
Yeah, with the changes to the scoring system of King of the Hill, assault is now the drags out forever game. Caps the first point, plays for another 3 hours just to draw. Or going to overtime, that is. Starting off with the teams, we got Capitiano on the Lucio. Dave is going to be starting off with the Zenyatta Stribi on the Winston Lacroix. On the Genji, Mick Monk on the Diva, and Gravy on the Tracer. It looks like they're starting off going main, while Thot Patrol is going to be pushing up top.
And looks like they're going to go up and around all the way down to the ground as Winston's and everyone is jumping around trying to get some kills here. Lacrosse, the first one to fall in this match on Nepal. Echo dash happy right now as he goes through Dave. He's going to come back in, but not grab another one. No reset for you, my man.
Nope.
The people keep falling. It's almost a 1-for-1 here. Both teams are fighting it out, but that capture is so close for Thot Patrol, and they're trying their hardest here. Capitano, the newest one to essentially the Savages, is what UrMom.com is, as we figured out during break. They're fighting it out. Mick Monk on his usual diva play here, but he does go down.
Ooh,
Kitch.
Capitiano.
Oh, Capitiano, yeah.
Was it Capitiano? Yeah, it was.
I was almost there.
Still not captured the point.
Oh!
Jumps into Swift.
Yes.
The full just.
My man.
You know, if I'm going out, you're going with me.
Man, Stribi, smart play. He knew he was going to die going straight for Swish, taking her out as well. But, I mean, Swish, being a Tracer, is going to be back in no time. Yeah, there he is, joining back the group. So, it's up to UrMom.com to lead it in. Maybe Cap can actually drop the beat this time.
Ooh,
and he does.
Cruz with a fat deflect right into Cal's face. Swish jumping in on that backline, trying to take Dave out of the fight. He does manage to do so. Mick Monk popping the self-destruct, gets back in the mech before Swish was able to take him out. And Lacroix cleaning up Echo in that fight as Mascot and Swish just go off as the last 2 living members of the team. Lacroix does get his blade. The self-destruct goes out. He's gonna peek around the corner and get that health pack and jump back into this fight. Taking that high ground. Never mind. Jumps back down. It looks like the fight's gonna be maintaining on the ground as McMonk gets booped to death by Kitch.
It looks like finally UrMomDotCom are going to back out of the fight after a bit of extended trickle effect from both sides for a bit there. Self-destruct. Bulls Bomb, yeah, missing. But the self-destruct kind of stopping Lacroix from doing any damage with his Dragon Blade there. But Soames, the one to do it. Off, Mech is down, so Cal has to pop the Transcendence and keep him going. Cap trying to get onto that point there.
Looks like Lacroix is getting on Cal. Cal charging up that shot as the deflect runs out, so Lacroix has to back off, maybe get some health packs action. Jumping into the point, it seems favored for UrMom.com, but Soames does have his mech up. That's a lot of health to get through. As I speak, I caster curse the team, and they lose the point, 99-0.
First round.
Some good focus from Thot Patrol taking Lacroix out early. Some might say they like their team fights without Lacroix.
I was gonna say, I was watching Dave on Zenyatta, and I was about to say he's got some real good patience with his Transcendence. Like he got real low, didn't quite pop it, but then 3 of his teammates died, and I was like, well,
yeah, you might have wanted to drop that off.
Yeah, it was just, I mean, it was kind of like such an instantaneous damage from Thot Patrol that it was hard to see coming, but still, he tried to use it to get back on a point, but still, I don't know if he Transcendence at all during engagements in that fight until the very end when it was essentially useless. Once we go into the pit, well, not quite the pit, but it is a pit nonetheless. Let's see if Kitch will get some sick boops here, but a sleep already on McMonk, gets charged and a shield on the Mascot, who is just charged.
Already demeched. He will be taken out by Mascot.
Oh.
Echo over onto the Junkrat as Dave is just trapped in that tiny room with a big Russian woman.
Hey, don't we all want to be?
You're not wrong. Gravy just running away from this fight. Lacroix deciding I might want to poke some damage in and takes a shot.
Cal, with the early sleep dart, opened it up for Thot Patrol, but Mascot currently
is in a bad way.
Yeah, he goes down real quick, but the point actually does flip. Thot Patrol could get to the point just in time, and with them rushing on
just
there,
constantly getting slept.
Sleeping right on. I mean, he could have gone off the edge if he was boosting at that point and he got slept, so it was a good thing he got slept right there when he did.
Yeah, the early sleep was lucky for him, I guess. Strippy's going to be doing some damage through McMonk's shield, and it looks like Lacroix is going to be poking over the top, deflecting.
Oh, there it is.
Earth Shatter coming out, getting 3 members as his anti-heal goes off on all of them. Lacroix gets slept mid-dash with his blade up. Going to lose that there. Seems like Gravy's going to be doing attack visor. Gets 3 members. Will he get any more? No one left for him to kill. They maintain the point.
Yeah, I think he'll just stick with the 3 for the time being, but
yeah, even with that huge Earth Shatter, they still managed to stay on the point.
Yeah, Earth Shatter actually got Capitano, who was about like 6 feet off the ground, and they really jumped on him real quick. But the Flame Strike on McMonk before he can call him mech down.
His mech.
Oh, Mascot, now he's
got Echo on the
plan. Cap getting bullied once again with a big hammer, but 2-piece Graviton right on point by Soames, grabbing just 2 small men right there and
just trying to knock people away for now. Stall for the most part, get that percentage. I'll say it once, I'll say it 100 times. It's always good to stall in King of the Hill. Like the control points. As long as you have control of the point, it's always good to stall. You just rack up that percentage. Just more the team has to get through.
And, well, Mascot almost already has another Earth Shatter coming up here. Echo is going to be the one to team up here with. But Echo is going to throw it off anyway. Doesn't grab anything. He almost gets Lacroix, who went down to about 10 health. It looks like... not 99. Oh my god, what's their name?
Let's look at the...
UrMomDotCom going back in at it as they're kind of stuck in the hallways here.
Yeah, it was almost a kind of a two-pronged attack. The beat drop coming up from both Lucios as Dave picks up Echo right. I think Echo was out of range as Gravy, Dave, and LaCruz just go off in this fight.
Boy, yeah, LaCruz getting at least a 3K there, swipes on a 4th, and they just clean up with the help of Gravy. And they're showing off some of their muscles here because they're down 1. They don't want to lose this map right away. With 90% going up, they want to tie it up here, but look out for Kitch, who's riding high on the wall, looking for some boops here, but he's not quite in position as he gets booped himself. Self-destruct, kind of floats around for a second, does get 2.
Double kills, Swish and Soames. Mascot and Echo were cleaned up in the end. They're not able to take the point. Kitch and Cal, the last one's the fall. Round 2 goes to UrMom.com in this. First to 2 points on King of the Hill.
So we're going to go full gamut, see all the maps on beautiful Nepal here. And it seems like teams are pretty solid on their picks here. Echo did switch off Junkrat onto Tracer here. Probably a good choice. Didn't get too many pulse bomb kills, I don't think. He got one that whiffed early on that last team fight for...
Seems like the team that's changing things up for the most part is going to be Thot Patrol. Echo now over onto Genji, and Mascot's dropping the Reinhardt for a little more scientific play. Going to be on the Monkey.
And Swish going over to Tracer this time. So now back onto Sanctum. I don't know. No, Temple. I don't know. One of those two.
I think this is Shrine.
Shrine. Sure. I should know this, but I don't. But wow, the deep dive from all members.
It's like a mixing pot of damage and fighting. Soames is the mech before Mick Monk.
That's a big get.
Yeah,
for UrMom.com. They were kind of on the back foot for just a few seconds there, but once that DMAC came out, that's almost like an elimination in itself, as Baby Diva being very vulnerable as herself.
Yeah, no more defense matrix to absorb the damage. The fight kind of split off at that point, cleaning up the kills that need to be killed.
But with the high ground option getting taken here, they're going to go for the side. No charge from Mascot as he did in other games, charging in from way up high. Mascot's going to do a little dance before jumping in as Soames' party is going to go right after Gravy, but Mascot almost gets booped off but killed before he can get there. LaCruz doing a ton of work here. Dash resets are bound. The rest of the team cleans up his pitch.
Direct hit it in the air as he was transferring from wall. Soames is the last one to die from that fight as Swish almost went in there. Decided against.
We'll see if Swish can maybe drop off a pulse bomb here. He's looking probably for Capitano or Dave, especially in the backlines, but so far the tanks and DPS seem to be good at responding to threats to their supports, and LaCruz is already looking for some backline Dragon Blade here as he's going way back to dash through, and there he goes, but Cal's Transcendence stops him in his tracks.
Counter Transcendence from Dave, that is, and a perfect time to beat drop right at the end of that Transcendence. Soames is trying to do what he can against Gravy as self-destruct comes off on point. LaCruz picking up 2 kills with that. Soames just getting his mech back. That might just be ult charge for the side. No, he's just going to jump off the edge.
Unfortunate timing using the self-destruct after the battle was kind of already lost.
Yeah, uses it to get his mech back. Just going to jump it off the edge.
But Echo's got to make it to point. He just barely, I mean, within a couple frames, makes it into point here. But he dies immediately for his team. But Stribby and Dave doing the work to keep people back. Kitch trying to keep them alive with Soundberry, but it's just not enough. Everyone's super low on Thot Patrol right now. Dragon Blade from LaCruz to seal the deal here. 2, possibly a 3rd on Kitch, who's flying around as best he can. Oh, rip. Echo actually making it back in time just to stall
once again, yeah.
Jeez, man. So
UrMomDotCom pulling the round, or pulling the last 2 rounds back.
Play of the game.
Gravy, I'm sure this is the 3-piece. Yep. He comes in. Gets it from the heel, actually. Oh, well, not even a 3-piece, just pure damage, baby.
I've got you in my sight.
Oh, yeah.
You know, ooh, throwing it out at the end. I think they, yeah, 99% did.
Q for fun.
Using it at the very end. Cruised with 37 kills, 60% kill participation. Genji to watch out for.
All right, so we switch over to some escort mapperinos. Gibraltar Route 66 are our choices. Thot Patrol get to decide. But switching away from control, we get to, I think, a little bit more coordinated attacks on escort and things like hybrid. Because you have very much, you have an objective. You have this lane that you can go through. Whereas in control, you have 3+ areas you can jump from. And I go into an area to attack or dive.
Yeah, just basically finding a spot to team fight. You're not really defending. You're not really waiting for an opportunity. It's mostly just kind of... I just kind of like who gets the better team fight off. Alright, looks like we're going to Route 66.
Pretty even distribution so far for the choices of escort.
UrMomDotCom gets to pick a side.
So every time I hear the beginning of their team name, I always think there's a Your Mom joke is coming at me, but it's really not.
I love that you can't have periods in the title names for the
right.
teams.
Right out the dot. They want the D.
Starting off on it.
They're ready, so.
I believe we are both ready, so
okay.
Getting into this.
Traveling to
Oh.
Route 66.
Oops, that works too. Anyway, so I'm looking for some big girl action here on good old Route 66.
Oh, yeah, that is what that gas station is called.
Oh, yeah, that's all I've ever called it.
Big girls.
I don't think we'll see anything out of the ordinary here. Not even a Sombra. Well, maybe I'm getting to eat my words here. Stribby doing the Sombra on the defensive side. Not a bad choice. Extra heals. They can forego a second healer just to get those health packs and deny healing from the other team. Basic stuff. It's great. Plus the hack. Just
yeah, that EMP. Get a fat EMP off for your team. As we say that, he swaps off for that.
God.
More traditional dive. It looks like they're still stuck in the dive comp. It seems to be working out for them. It is a strong comp to run.
I mean, we have essentially mirror comps except for Greyview Soldier and Echo on Tracer. Everything else is the same. So it's just who can dive harder is the question, really, is what it comes to.
As with dive comp, it's pretty much you just swap out the DPS for the most part. The tanks, the healers, they're kind of copy paste.
Harder, faster, stronger.
5, 4.
Faster, stronger, harder.
Man, I'm looking at that season 5 top 500 spray, the fancy one.
Escort the
Everyone
Fancy
showing
one.
off.
One I'll never have.
Yeah,
Feels bad.
same.
But not actually using big girls.
No,
UrMomDotCom sitting way off to the side on the shelf. I don't know what to call that, the edge, the cliff. But it kind of denies a bit of jumping. You have to allow, I would say, Thot Patrol to get in a little bit farther. But they're going to take the initiative here as Dive take a bit of changing sides. Mascot the only one to change and go for it, but he's going to get taken down from Gravy and Discord Orb. So far, going in the way of UrMom.com.
Yeah, Cap regrouping with his DPS. He's going to be sticking with them for the most part. Looking for what is Stribby. Jump back in over there for them. Had to punch Cactus first.
As always. Too bad cactuses or cacti don't do damage in this game.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of stupid on this map, honestly. Like,
Probably.
you're pushing the payload as like, I don't know, a bastion or something. You're kind of near the edge, and then all of a sudden you just start taking damage.
I immediately take back what I said.
Cruz dashes through the entire team, does get a good chunk of his ultimate up. He will probably get it here for this fight, but he might not use it. Unless he can... Yep.
Oh, God.
Actually uses it, but dies before the charge can even come out.
Just falling like a sack
yeah.
of potatoes.
Thot Patrol
UrMomDotCom.
pushing through.
I mean, not a terrible defense. I mean, you denied 2 pushes, I think 1 or 2 pushes, and I mean, with 4 minutes or 4:45 to get through the second point, that's not a terrible time. So
Yeah, they're playing smart. They're hiding on the inside just so the aggressive play, they don't lose any people, as they were down 2 members of their team. Now as they're grouping up to look for an opportunity to jump in on the people who have pushed up. Lacrusti dashing in on Swish. Swish has to run out for now.
Soam's now just getting mech back here, but has self-destruct, and there goes Cal with Transcendence coming out really early to counteract Gravy's attack visor, and a slew of other ultimates coming off the defensive side here.
Mascot with a well-placed, or not Mascot, Mick with a well-placed self-destruct does take out Mascot in that fight.
Yeah, only losing Dave, who still has Transcendence here. UrMomDotCom are holding on quite strongly. Kind of initiating a fight in a less than usual spot. Usually you let the payload get around to the bridge, then you fight there, but once again, in
Soam's
comes...
way off the edge, up to the top. Good ultimate pop by him. That was so dicey. That was that's Kitsch for you. The well-timed boop on the jump almost sent him to his death.
Dave's Transcendence, no saving from that, so he uses it, but not to really any... Well, I mean, they did win the fight. They're pushing the payload, but
yeah,
he didn't quite save anyone from the instant damage of Echo's Pulse Bomb here. But they will get a good distance pushed here as the rest of UrMom.com has to group up here, and they have to come out a tiny doorway, and Mascot and Echo are already there to meet them. So this is going to be a very fast push. They have to speed boost out of there. Capitano initiates it, and there they go, out to contest the payload.
It looks like Echo just bullying Cap. Cap wall riding what he can. Stays alive for the most part. Dave taken out by Cal as Mascot just goes mad, and Swish pops the attack visor. A little early. Mick is gonna be the last one to die. Lacruz pops the blade, or
He's in the process.
Yeah, he was already using the last part of it. Maybe get a kill there.
So about a 2-minute push.
That was a fast figure from Echo.
Yeah. So about a 2-minute push through there. Not bad. Echo starting to throw now. Good for you.
Hey, he wanted to make it fair.
UrMom.com coming from the backside here, really quick, not pausing at all. They're just going straight into it, and Kitsch is the first one to fall. They didn't really expect that. Thot Patrol has to regroup here, but it's 1-for-1 at this moment. They got to keep the damage up, but Mick being demeched here, that's huge. Soam's only half health, still has self-destruct. Gets the jetpack kill on Dave, actually, and after all that, with Capitano's sound barrier, it's not enough to keep the defense going. While it did pause them for about 30 seconds, I don't know if it was...
They got really close spawns. I don't think that was wasn't the play. That wasn't the call.
I mean, most of the team is ready to go back out. UrMom.com, they're ready to come back out and contest wherever they need to, but I mean, Lacrust is sitting in the back line just looking for someone crouching. He doesn't have Dragon Blade, but in comes both dives, switching sides once again, looking for those supports. Dave is being very cautious way in the back because he's being bullied on.
Super early Transcendence. Lacrust might have... There's the sound barrier. Lacrust, if he can get his ultimate here, there's nothing to contest it at this point.
Gravy getting shut down completely by
There's
Soams.
the blade coming out, dashing through, getting the resets. Does get damage off on Soams and Mascot, but it looked like there was a no-reg on Soams that might have taken him out of mech just a bit faster there.
So they keep the attack off for now. Oh, Echo dying right there. They're gonna have to wait just a bit here. as Echo has to get back into the lines. 2 minutes left. That's a few good pushes for Thought Patrol here. But with McMonk's self-destruct, that's going to be a great way to disperse people around and create some confusion in this next attack, I would say. But Dave is the man to want to go for. That Thought Patrol needs to search out here, because that Transcendence is a big stopper here. It looks like they're kind of standing off right now. Who's going to...
Looks like Lacruz and Gravy are looking for that backline flank. You got hidden dragon, crouching dragon blades.
Oh man, Swish getting bullied on hard. Attack visor to no avail. He gets completely surrounded, and Mick Monk just puts defensive matrix in his face, and they just clean up real quick. Like Soames.
Oh, poor man. Oh, just stand on his head and taunt, and just.
God. Rip in pieces. Soames. So now he has to wait even longer. A minute left. Depending on how this next fight go, it could be 1 engagement, probably 2 if how quickly they will die, or depending on which side dies.
Even the close spawns and such, it might be 2 probably in this fight, even with the drawn-out fight.
I'm feeling Mick Monk here is well, with Echo going down already. Oh, it's a 1-for-1. It's tough to decide. I think they've already made the decision to retreat here, even though they've gotten a few kills, and now they got to regroup here and get back up. But Cal sitting in back with Gravy, self-destruct, doesn't quite go up in the air from so.
Doesn't really take anywhere out. Gravy does get a kill there. Dangerously low on that backline, gets turned on by Swish as Mascot pops the Premorage. Lacruz with a quick double kill on both of the DPS. Cleaned up by Cal. 8 seconds left. They just got to keep them off the point. Soames booped away. For the most part, Transcendence keeping them alive. McMonk's regrouping with his team. The only one left on the point is Mascot. A miss pulse bomb. Will not take him out. Echo is able to get there in time. The Bastion.
Bastion.
The Bastion. Oh, Lacruz just burning through them. Kid can't wall ride fast enough.
Well, I didn't even have eyes on Lacrust until I heard.
Yeah, I just heard like.
Oh my God, what is that?
Switching sides.
I mean, yeah, that last push, I think Thought Patrol had to disengage sooner or engage sooner. It was either or, because it was 5v6 at one point, but then it was 5v5, and you have to make a decision right there. And then
you keep pushing, like, who did we get, who did they loot?
Right, yeah. Do we go in, do we drop back? Because you have just the right amount of time to make that decision, to drop back and still be able to get back to the payload. But they seem to take their time, but it was Gravy who was keeping them from making that decision, because I think he took out, it was Cal in the way back lines. So that was just just more confusion for Thought Patrol. And, well, they did get a decent push, not quite to the end, but still not something to scoff at. It's just now it's up to UrMomDotCom to try to do the same and beat them out here, because right now UrMom.com up 1-0 in the best of 5 here. So it's interesting how this goes with Cal. There we go on the Sombra, breaking it back.
I believe we saw them on this last, I guess, part of the bracket, last round of the bracket. Cal did use the Sombra to quite a bit of success.
The third party agrees. He used it offensively. He used it offensively too, I want to say.
He used it both offensively and defensively.
That's right. Yeah, and even though offensive Sombra, you don't see that often. He went straight for Big Earl's health pack underneath there, but let's see, he's probably gonna go for that middle big health pack right there. So he's gonna go for the big juicy health packs right away.
And tunnel.
I'm saying health pack a lot. Anyway, dive.
Hey, talk about Sombra here. The health packs and EMPs.
Gotcha.
Looks like he's gonna get a third health. Maybe not. Lacrust is gonna search for him. He's just trying to dash away into them, but the fight is just spreading out between
all
payload
over
and
Lacruz right now, but he still gets out of that. Gravy does pick up Mascot, who was looking for that kill, and Kitch is just trying to wall right away from this Diva. Does not get away from those shotgun blasts. Someone was probably just trying to build ultimate for his team and himself for the most part. The EMP comes out there, gets 2 members. Soames actually in a good position to clean up those kills. But it does get demeched as Mi'kmaq and Lacroix get back to the point in time. Stribby also a fair bit of health. The close spawns for them just kind of running through Thot Patrol right now.
Again.
I'm surprised Cal EMP there with only Soames to back him up. Well, they did get 1 pick onto Dave, I believe it was. It just didn't fulfill anything from the ult usage. Now, he already is at 24%. You know, he's going to go up real quickly, but he's hiding in the back going for Dave up top and Gravy, but the fight is continuing on the payload, and there's just 4 members of UrMom.com stacked up on there, and Gravy gets knocked right down as he tries to tag Visor, and that's a big get.
Cal already at 80%, 90. He's going to get his ultimate here probably. Looking for a good EMP on the middle of this fight. He is dangerously low. He might die to get that off. Self-destruct right in Echo's face does clean him up in the middle of his blade. Gravy on that high ground.
Incoming Kitch to try and stay there as long as he can. Soames to back him up. They're going to contest this in under 2 minutes. Not a bad hold so far. But Soames going to be flying around getting a health pack. They're going to contest this as long as they can.
They're just going to keep going in. EMP out on Mi'kmaq, and I don't think it did not get Stribby in that. No, it did get Stribby. Doesn't matter. Winston just going to M1 press W. Kitch last person to get there. Swish dashes on, doing what he can. Recalls. Can't hide from the Winston.
Boy,
they are going to get through that.
They stalled him for probably a good 40 seconds, and I think they capped it about 45 seconds slower than what Thot Patrol did. So, not a bad choice. But now you have to get to this next section, which can be steamrolled, as it seems like middle sections and maps usually do. Especially in Gibraltar at the hangar phase. But we'll see how it goes as Stribby and Mi'kmaq are hitting on the side. But, oh, Switch in the backline's getting capped with the Pulse Bomb. And now the fight is everywhere, all around the map. Got one-on-ones going.
Switch is down. Both supports are down from the side.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that was I don't even know.
So, that Soames got me, man.
No supports in the fight as of now. Cap has the wall ride back. And no supports for the side of UrMom.com. They're going to be regrouping here. Mi'kmaq is going to jump off the edge just so he doesn't get staggered any longer.
Yeah, but Soames, sort of an MVP in that little fight there. The self-destruct landing right behind, or I guess next to the payload. But as Gravy and Dave tried to shift around the payload, they kept pushing it forward and essentially moved their cover away from them. So they ended up dying. But now the fight back up on the high ground, and Dragonblade coming in the back line to get Cal and Kitch.
Pack Visor from Gravy is going to be deflected by Echo, but gonna die to it in the end as Mascot, last one with that 1,000 health, just being burned down, Swish stalling as much as he possibly can.
Can't forget about the payload. That fight, while going in the favor of UrMom.com, they didn't move until the fight ended because Swish was just there contesting the entire time. I think Cap was back there trying to get him off, but Tracers just keep zipping back onto the point. And while they are getting progression now, that was like a lot of distance that they could have been making up. If,
they did get as much distance as they possibly could. Had 3 people on it while they respawned. Looks like Gravy is going to be jumped on. Bead drop from the side of UrMom.com. A little bit late for them. The Cruise does take out Cal in that fight, and Mi'kmaq takes out Swish. Support and DPS down. 2 DPS down at this point. Bead drop a little late, but it looks like UrMom.com is going to win this fight once again. Once they found their swing. Soames, will he get another miracle bomb?
Oh,
Capitano, the Pie curse.
The Pie Award.
Yeah, Soames is constantly giving Stribby ultimate. He has it almost every fight. Swish recalling back on the point as Echo trying to do what he can.
So they're not quite winning these fights. UrMom.com isn't winning these fights outright. It's much more a battle of attrition, just beating each other into submission over like 30, 40 seconds. But in comes Lacrosse trying to just plow through again with the sword, but he's only going for Mascot right now, who has 1,000 health with that Primal Rage, but does get swished on the last swing there.
I mean, it
Mascot
seems to be
does
working out
fall.
for the side of Thot Patrol. They only have 40 seconds left. If they start losing these fights, or if they lose this fight, which I don't think they will at this point, it's just Kitsch left on the point. They have to go all the way back from spawn to here. That might have lost them the round.
Yeah, but now
Minute 50 seconds.
Yeah, getting an extra minute and a half from that capture. It's kind of a tough order to get through. They don't have to go all the way to the end. That's the key thing. They don't have to push all the way. So Thot Patrol has to hold really far up here to make sure that they can just win some team fights here and just stay stabilized. Because one team fight, and that's spells defeat, and Soames is out of mech, but here comes Cal to try and save the day for Thot Patrol.
Experience tranquility.
Just a whole mass of ultimates being used here. Cal and Mascot dropped down, Echo killed, and swished in this fight. It's definitely in the favor of UrMomDotCom. Soames just stalling, pushing the Diva away so he can't stop the payload anymore. Even gets a stagger off on her.
Yeah, so Soames just giving a little bit more time, but now the rest of Thot Patrol is sitting in the back. They're still in spawn. They have to move now. I know they're trying to wait for the right time, but this is quite dangerous here. But they're going to speed out there, kind of stagger just a bit, but out comes, oh, the double slash and hitting the mic. Pulse bomb onto everything, and they're just going to clean up with a vengeance here. With 40 seconds left, that's exactly what they needed.
Beautiful from the side of Thot Patrol. Just,
That was exactly in stereo.
yes.
30 seconds remaining.
Kitsch even getting a boop kill on McMonk. Okay, so now 20 seconds left for UrMomDotCom. No ultimates here. Gravy can probably get a pulse bomb here, but they have Kitsch, Soames, and Mascot to deal with ultimates. That's a tough order here. 10 seconds
has
gonna be
potential to
overtime.
get an ultimate off here. Plays the cards right. Swish taken out early in the fight. This might be the fight for UrMom.com. Sound barrier from Kitsch, keeping the most of his team alive. Stribby takes taken out by Korn, and Mickmonk takes out Call, but Gravy dies to his own pulse bomb, I think. Yeah, he died to his own pulse bomb. Soames with another beautiful self-destruct. They will stop it there, and it looks like round 2 goes to the side of Thot Patrol.
And they're gonna tie it up 1-1 here as we continue on, but really good fights here. Thot Patrol doing a really good job at just stalling the payload in general, whether it be team fights drawing UrMom.com away, or just Swish way in the back, just being a nuisance to cap. So, just, I mean, while all that time we talked about them jumping on the payload, maybe some ultimates weren't worth it or something like that. That time adds up.
Yeah.
And
over time, they won the fight because of this attrition battle that they played.
Absolutely. It looks like Stribby right on top of it, going with Temple of Anubis instead of Hanamura, which is our assault pool for our maps.
Oh boy, can't wait to get out Sombra.
Yeah, last Sombra here. I feel like I haven't seen Temple in a competitive game in quite a while, or just watching professional matches. So I just don't know what to expect with this new season, with a few changes to some heroes, but...
Oh man, you should have been here for the last tournament. It was nothing but Sombras. EMPs all the time. Ooh.
It's true. I did catch a few matches while I was off on a little short vacay, but I'm assuming a few Sombras will be popped out here, especially the EMPs with how quick they can come up. A slight smile from Dumac. How cute.
Everyone is ready, it seems.
In to Temple Anubis we go. Nope, I didn't time it right. Oh, there it goes. Almost.
Oh.
God, you Jabade.
Oh, yeah, okay, there we go. Finally in the game.
Temple of Anubis.
Cal. There he is. Sombra pick right away.
So
Dave
many
as
Sombras.
well. I mean, really, offensively, defensively, I mean, you have large health packs on both sides, especially right before the archway on right outside attacker spawn. You have two big health packs sitting on either side of the archway, so you can build up ultimate real quick right there. Defensive side, you have, you know, obviously you have those health packs scattered everywhere, large and small.
For the most part, with this kind of thing, with Sombra on a defense, you're just kind of forfeiting the first point. You don't really have the power, the spawn power, or anything like that to stay alive. But you're playing for the second point. You're forfeiting the first, I guess, yeah, the first control point, just for pretty much a full hold on the second.
Mm-hmm. Which, you know, I'm sure the 2CP lol memes will probably pop out at one point or another here. But it's like, if you get that first point early with like one team fight, you have like 7.5 minutes or something, or 7 minutes to capture second. That's just, it's very strenuous. The defenders have to, you know, dig in for the long haul.
I mean, with Sombra always getting her ultimate pretty much fight, it's just kind of almost a failed attempt at a attack every single time, from what I've seen.
Right.
See you later.
Plus EMP, if you know an EMP is going to come, you have to very thoughtfully spread everyone out so you don't all die. But they're just going to rush right in. Cal running with the team, even though cloaked. I guess they just won't know. But Cap already getting singled out and just murdered on the balcony there. I mean, it could be a quick grab here, but once again, the fight continues. Cal going for some health packs.
Yeah, this play right here is kind of mostly just getting that ultimate charge as much as they possibly can. Give Sombra some ultimate charge.
I mean, Dave already at 80, 90%. He went from 80 to 100%. Well, I mean,
Diva was sitting on the health pack. They just McMonk and Stribby just kept flying up there, getting that health pack, jumping back down.
The objective is compromised. Let's clear it out.
They're gonna kick McMonk right out just so they won't contest. But yeah, they're gonna go straight through. Cal already rushing up. See if he can grab any health packs. I mean, he could grab something, but
no, he's not.
Dies.
It looks like Gravy or Dave. I mean, sorry, already has the important one hacked.
Oh, I see. Good thought. Be gone, thought. But Echo going over some Tracer, going out and doing some damage. They're going deep. Back to first point, just to give a little stall here. Pulse Bomb doesn't grab anything from Echo, even though he got into about a grouping of 3 people here. But it looks like the fight is going to continue on, and it looks like not your mom. Nope. UrMomDotCom is going to fall back. There you go. I had a dumb.
Be right back.
Cal swapping off the Sombra at this point, moving over to the Zenyatta. Ooh, Lacroix dashes through 2 members, and Cap cleans up the last little bit of health.
They're just going to beat him back into submission for the time being.
Yeah, these are those
6 minutes
7-minute holds.
Yeah.
No one touches the point in time.
And looks like Stribby, it's either fat fingered or queued to stay alive there. Soames did get demeched early on, so they got to wait just a bit longer to get Soames back. He will have self-destruct here to throw
I'm
out.
looking at the team of Thot Patrol, and just none of these characters you want to see getting hacked at all. If EMP hits 2-3 members of their team, they're just dead in the water. Diva won't have defense matrix. Reaper won't be able to Wraith form or anything like that. Winston not able to jump away, or all just dead in the water. Soames still hacked on point, dropping the self-destruct. Team's gonna get away pretty safe.
Dave.
Wish still alive, trying to get some damage off. The beat drop is gonna keep Lacroix alive as he gets the kill on Swish. Soames will be stalled. Never mind, they're just gonna go for the kill there.
Yeah. Boy, Jesus. Gravy is going to go deep and try and grab someone, but he's going to have to recall there. But UrMom.com had to make a decision there, because some of Thot Patrol, even after the EMP, about 3 players were on point capping it. but the rest of UrMom.com actually dove into the back lines to grab some kills, and then they had to circle back. And obviously it worked for them as they won the engagement, and there's no tick gotten for a Thot Patrol, but here they come once again as Swish goes to Death Blossom, and Echo doesn't get a kill with the Pulse Bomb, but Cal coming in to keep fight going here. Mascot has Primal Rage, but
Swish gets 2 kills. Dave not really in an opportunity. I was gonna say not in an opportunity to use his ultimate, but Lacruz is gonna get value out of it. Swish going big. They do get the first tick, it seems. Will they go for 2? No, they cannot get 2 in time. Just the contest coming out.
Oh,
might not have been the most valuable. Ooh,
a little bit early, right in the center. Swish doesn't have his shift Wraith form, so he's just gonna die to it. And now 2 CP kind of in effect here.
Yeah, McMonk just dropping back into a corner with the Fence Matrix up. They are so close to full capping this. McMonk getting demeched at the worst possible time for that. But Gravy dashing into the point and Stribby stalling as much as he possibly can. Dave trying to get... Ooh, almost
that was close.
Yeah.
Stribby jumping into his teammates with the Pulse Bomb on him. But Soam's getting demeched again for the second time while sitting on point. Now he's just getting it stalled out here as Gravy and Co. are going to wrap up here. He could call his mech back, but there he goes. He's going to drop down. 87% for Thot Patrol on the counter there. Not bad at all. Again. But it's tough. It's tough to get that. You have to get multiple team wipes. But 1 team wipe here for Thot Patrol, and they have it in the bag here. But with Dave's EMP, he has to do those a little bit earlier. He's using those with only 2 or 3 teammates alive, and there's not a ton of follow-up. And Cap, you gotta time that sound barrier right to keep his defense going, but right in the center of everyone.
Ooh, Echo, only one who didn't get hacked in that, on the point, does die in the end, and it's just gonna be pretty much
swift and quick.
Clean wipe. Soam's still the last person.
Not again.
I'm on fire.
It's always the divas that just get bullied the hardest.
Yeah, in that situation, there's not a lot you can do. If there's a Sombra on the enemy team, you try to shoot them, they're just gonna heal that back up and give Dave his ultimate. If you stay baby diva, they're not gonna kill you, and you're just gonna be used.
70% back up to his ultimate.
Yeah, I mean,
he just used it.
As such as Sombra life. And you'll have it probably in the middle of this fight. Yep, 94%, and then they go. But Stribby falls early. Capitano has to drop down Sombra maybe sometime soon, but with 2 down,
there it is.
Saves Dave with that like 10 health, but Dave does fall.
Dave dies.
And this
there
really
goes
bad
the self-destruct and the death potion. Stribby's gonna get there in time. Lacruz gonna try to get some kills, but all that damage coming out onto him with the Reaper, with the Discord Orb. EMP hits 4 members there. Pulse Bomb doesn't hit anyone. Stribby or Soames demacked again. He will be popping that self-destruct.
Just massive explosions everywhere. But Crust did lose his Dragon Blade, even though he died while calling it in. And Mascot has Problem Rage, and he's going to be using it here real soon, trying to bump people off. But he actually does fall. He doesn't hit Q just in time. Soames is close to getting demeched, but this is just 2 CP in full effect. 50 seconds left.
Yeah,
we had so much time.
Lacruz, Dave, McMonk, all just dashing or dipping in and out, getting that health pack down below, getting that ultimate for Dave. Actually, no, it ran out of the hat. They can't keep getting it anymore. This looks like it's going to be pretty valuable for the side of Thot Patrol.
You think a fight's going to go one way, but then it shifts to what they get off the point.
Lacruz, you can't get up there in time.
Oh. With 27 seconds left.
Thot Patrol figuring a way, the key to unlock the Sombra comp. Manages to get it with 27 seconds left.
Just straight stress-inducing. Good old 2 CP fun.
Hey, I mean, you guys had the option to not play this map.
I mean, it's that or Hanamura. And just whatever you're more comfortable with.
God, at this point, I'd rather have Hanamura.
I mean, I want to say people have more experience with Temple of Anubis, at least in our tournaments.
Yeah, they want to play the Sombra strat.
Right. Yeah, it's just Hanamura is just a little bit more difficult. on
I
either
mean, what are you
side.
gonna do on Hanamura? Actually participate and play the game?
No.
No, just stop them from using the ability button.
It looks like Cal is going to do the same thing. Sombra. I mean, why not Gravy though?
I actually like this. I like
Widow?
this pick.
I
You
mean,
can get
as long as you can keep, I mean, you keep Soames and Mascot away.
I mean, you're gonna keep that high ground for the most part. You're gonna get up on that
Archway.
yeah, that archway when they back off to the point or the alternative high ground where usually soldiers sit, and then they're pretty much in the open.
Yep. So it's just going to be a you know, pick and choose type of deal for Thot Patrol to see who they want to go for, and once they see Gravy, what they're going to decide and do. Especially when if they get pushed back to that first point, as you're saying, you know, Gravy just sitting up top, popping away damage nonstop. So we'll see how this goes, as Soames and Mascot holding the front line currently, as the rest of the team is hiding in various areas up high. Well, looks like Soames got debated a bit, went up top, and went straight to point. And so now they're kind of reversal here, as they already got halfway to that first tick.
Yeah, I mean, with Gravy and at the distance, even with Cal on Sombra, they don't have too much contesting power on this first point. Yeah,
It
like
snipes Cal.
The long distance damage with the team already focused on the point, it's either you turn to face the Widowmaker or just get destroyed by her in the backline.
Right, and you're taking the attention of Soames, who has to sometimes turn and use defensive matrix just to stop bolts from flying in and taking your head off. And now they push forward. Gravy's still sitting, might as well, with Widow is going to have the wall hacks here soon, but EMP comes out from Cal to try and stop them here. As the fight goes underneath the bridge near the health pack, that is going to be a good thing for Thot Patrols. They can just keep healing up here, and they're going to clean up real fast like Gravy. Ooh,
This is the point where he's going to swap off of it. It's not super useful. I mean, it's good against the Sombra comp if you can get her before her EMP comes out, but I'm guessing that it's going to be a switch.
Yep, he's going over to Reaper. Not a bad choice, as Thot Patrol did run Reaper as well on an attack here.
Cal not getting his ultimate as efficiently as Dave did in that last...
Yeah, I mean, well,
they're gonna want to try to just get in there now. I mean, they probably
hacked
just
the point.
Yeah, they probably think that he has his ultimate, so they're being a little bit cautious. They just gotta go though.
Yeah, they're jumping and, you know, climbing over all these stones to get back into near spawn door of UrMomDotCom, but out comes self-destruct, sitting right on top by Mick Monk, grabs no one as it's forced everyone off point. The Echo is kind of booped around here as the fight shifts and wanes. It's kind of a one-on-one thing here.
Gravy probably just trying to build his ultimate.
But he does drop though, and it's not looking too good, but Stribby is trying his darndest right now, but with Cap and the rest of his team falling, Thot Patrol stop it just before that first tick comes up, and Lacrust on the back
the
pedal.
sleep on Echo.
Oh boy.
Just stand over him. Keep him alive. Protect. Diva protects, she also attack.
And also dies without mercy many times.
It's D-Mech.
Get through this.
5 minutes left. You think that's a lot of time until you spend that entire 5 minutes contesting the point, and then suddenly it's overtime. But out comes EMP from Cal to stop it, only getting about half the members of UrMom.com, but out comes Sound Barrier.
Didn't get Mick Monk. They're gonna actually back off here knowing that it's
they need to. Yeah, once they saw those first two deaths pop out, they backpedaled real quick like, see Mick Monk, no! Again, the baby diva. Bully. You never know, maybe they're gonna let her live. They're gonna, wow.
It honestly just kind of better to keep her alive. Don't let her shoot. Don't let her stay on the point. Just leave her.
I mean, the only ult charge you're giving her is to get her mech back, and I mean, she's gonna get that back quickly anyway. So, an act of mercy from Thot Patrol.
And it gives Cal his chance to build his ultimate up. doesn't seem like he will have it for this fight. The ultimate is in favor of the side of UrMomDotCom.
Here I am.
And patiently they're waiting, but in comes Nanoblade. The Crush going straight for Kichu's whip top. Wow, pinpoints.
Thought he was saying,
down.
ooh, gets
Ooh, this is gets 2 plus the D-Mech on Somes, but out comes
Echo with the
Echo
later.
Pulse Bomb on Mascot doesn't quite get him down, but does a lot of damage as Cal has the EMP, and looks like he's gonna go back in a point and gets everyone who's there, all 4 members.
Let's get started.
Ooh, the double dash from the Crust. Cal and Switch down. That's something they need right now, but Thot Patrol still keeping as best they can as a Gengu fight in the back. Oh, Echo, what'd he do?
Oh, the monkey
Teabag
slammed his head on the
Crust.
doorway.
Rampage. That's better.
Okay, so it looks like Cal, they looks like they're a bit more conscientious of getting Cal's ultimate back up, but they just don't have, you know, damage on them to grab it back up. He's at 60% already, not bad. But he'll have it ready for the next fight. And 3 minutes down now for UrMomDotCom to try and bring it back here. Currently tied 1-1 in the series. Dragon Blade comes out.
Oh man, that is a bad place to be trapped in. Mick gets 2 members in that self-destruct. Cal EMPs, but there's none of his team there. The EMP's gonna wear out by the time they get to the point, and Gravy still has his ultimate. Oh, the sleep too, and the anti-heal. Waiting for that defense matrix to run out, and he's gonna probably pop that. There it is.
Gravy's still keeping it up, and they just keep wiping them over and over, and they're still 2 minutes above here. Echo is trying his hardest along with Sound Barrier from Kitch, but here comes Cap with his own Sound Barrier to deny a lot of damage there.
Yeah, the delayed Sound Barrier actually worked out for them. Echo used most of his ultimate, not able to burn through those shields. But Mascot getting back in time is going to be working out for them. Swish on the Tracer, dashing through, getting those kills. Almost a full cap, but they got 2 ticks. They're going to have another chance at it. As long as they don't get EMP'd completely by Cal.
Right, and yeah, even though he used EMP as he died in that last fight, he already had like 80-90% as...
Yeah, just picking up the health pack, so when she's dead, she still gets her ultimate.
So it's, you know,
it's going to be generating constant value.
Yeah, Dave and Lacrosse are probably going to team up once again as Lacrosse jumps in, but EMP halts all of that as supports die, and wow, just like dominoes, they fall. So this
Gravy looking for
quick
ult
reset.
charge here. Yeah, they want that ult charge.
He has Death Blossom. Now, getting Somes out of mech is probably their priority here, as long as getting Cal down, but you can never tell, because Cal is either cloaked or teleporting or something like that.
I mean, but look at the economy from these teams. They have Nano Blade, they have Death Blossom, and all that Thot Patrol has is Sound Barrier at this time.
Oh, but Lacrosse does get Cal as the first
he does
dash
get
from
Cal.
his
That's
Nano
a
Blade.
good target to get. Cal can generate ult while dead, like I was saying, but he probably won't have it up in time. The full wipe on the
That's what they need.
point.
That's what they need with a minute left. My gosh, Swish barely... He was so close to making the point, but Dave hit him with the anti-heal. Wow, it's like you have to play your hardest to get a team wipe like that. Getting Cal with that first dash as Lacrosse went through, that, whether he saw Cal or not, was just like, yeah, that's the kill they needed.
Yeah,
but now, round 3.
Most likely not going to be using the Sombra because she just loses the first point. They're going to be holding, probably, yeah, with dive for the completely. They're going to just go full dive, just get the picks. If they can hold this first point, then they're in a good position.
Yeah, I mean, they have a 7-second advantage.
Oh, big lead.
Big old 7 seconds. Never know. Could, never know. But they're just sticking with the same heroes here. Roughly, I think both teams took first point you know, they plowed through and got onto the point within the first 10 seconds, but they finished the fight in the next 30. So a minute left on either side. You know, it is possible for them to take it, but it's going to be a one fight deal. Then you have to trickle in, essentially, is how I see this going.
Swish doesn't get seen here. That might be a little bit dangerous for Gravy. They're probably going to go right. Yeah, no, they know they're probably going to go right to the point. They've seen what they do. Oh, Gravy. Echo right off the bat. He's going to go up on that high ground. Soames knows what's going to happen here. They see the pick off, but Soames is already half health, and they're already on the point taking it. He probably shouldn't have dove for that. Because...
Wow.
Yeah.
What just a fast...
That was...
I just don't know.
Echo getting picked off there in the beginning shouldn't have been in the open. Like, it was his fault.
I don't think he thought he was in the open. He was on the stairs on that little tiny archway.
I mean, well, look at his entire team was behind a wall. He was the only one who was... Yeah, he was the only one who wasn't sitting somewhere that wasn't line of sight. Yeah. They should have been sitting on the high ground. They should have been sitting in the top room, waiting for the opportunity of them pushing in.
But UrMomDotCom is taking no pause here. They're going straight to the point because they know Cal's going to have that EMP. Already at 50% while dead. Sound barrier.
Sound barrier
is
too
huge. Crust has Dragon Blade, and he's going to try and blast through everyone here. Monk's going to have self-destruct as well. This is going to put people off the point. They're looking for percentage at this point.
He dies though.
But he dies. The quick damage on him. This is so far what they need.
If they can get a tick here, I'd say that's pretty close to being over for Thot Patrol.
But Echo, he gets one kill to dash, but Dave actually takes him down as Anna. In comes the EMP finally after 2 deaths. And 39%, they got past the first tick. That's great. Now they just have to keep fighting it out as 2CP is
stalls on for infinity.
Going hard right now. Monk demeched. They're going to dash right through here, and that might spell the end of this round here.
Man, what a garbage game mode.
Oh, boy. But they did get the first tick on the second point. That's okay hand. That's good, I would say. But that extra 7 seconds for Thot Patrol.
Yeah, that's... I'd be surprised if they take the first point. Have a whole believe in them, but taking the first point and getting that tick on that second point is going to be an uphill battle for them. They just snowballed through that second point and got a lot of value out of it. They stopped Cal from getting his ultimate. They stopped the EMP from getting out in time. And they got 2 ticks. Or they got a tick.
A tick. Plus a little change.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Dave going
a little bit
for
extra.
Sombra on the early. I think even though I don't think they're not going to get much help from Sombra, just on health pack wise on the first point, because they're just going to rush through. And it's going to be a manic. It's just getting the ultimate charge for the second point, I think.
In all honesty, they just have to play for second point.
Yep. But the doors are going to open for the final time.
Hopefully.
Round 4.
No, I don't know what could happen. 39.4%.
No, but
run it back. Do it again.
Yeah, they're just going to go straight through under the arch. But Cal immediately drops, and they're going to keep engaging here, I think.
Takes
maybe not.
Cal.
Okay.
They got to back off. They got to just get that little bit of regroup while they have the manpower. They can't lose any more people.
All right, so a good decision to immediately go off, even saving Swish from there. But Crust is going to be hiding up, and looks like UrMomDotCom is just taking a little bit tactical positions here, high ground. But out goes Gravy, who is all alone up top, and they get destroyed as the fight moves into the point. As Crust and Soames are fighting in the background, it's just a manic fight right now to see who can be on top.
The objective is compromised.
Dave is at 73%. He is down. They have the time frame to respawn and him potentially hack that health pack, but they're just gonna blow through. He's gonna try to get his ultimate up, stop this push, 28 seconds left.
Yeah, that extra 30 seconds after that first cap, and this is their final fight, essentially. Well, at least for this map here, and they're gonna go right into the group. Mascot the first one to fall, but it's 1-for-1 right now. This Cal's solo close Transcendence 97%, but he dies. Pulse bomb onto Stribby.
Swish gets Stribby. That's a good. Echo gets EMP, not able to dash through. Mick Monk, Captain is the only one stalling. The Cruise has to get there. Everyone is pretty squishy. If he can get his ultimate up, get those dash resets. But Kitch in time.
Mascot.
Dude, I don't even know what
downtown.
to say. It's 2 CP at this point. It's just a stall fest of annoying BS.
Thot Patrol are doing a great job at making their kills, but Mascot didn't quite. He thought he was out of the way to self-destruct, but he dies from it. That's a lot of the health pool gone for them. They're about halfway there on the ticker, but they just have to keep there. But without
they're coming in waves, like two people at a time, getting some damage off, potentially getting kills. This looks like it's going in the favor of UrMomDotCom. Kitch, can you stall it? Can you do it, my man? No, Soames couldn't get onto the point.
Oh boy, let's get that one out of the books and just forget about it. Whew. But Lacrest, the one to really put the nail in the coffin at the very end there. I think, well, no, but Echo actually coming out and play the game here.
Just the dash resets, even though he gets EMP'd.
Yeah, he luckily got his Dragon Blade out before that EMP came.
Honestly, that EMP might have saved them the game because he wasn't able to dash to Cap, and Cap could stall long enough for his team to get back.
Perhaps. But, oh, let's just move on, shall we? UrMomDotCom is up 2-1 here. So, potential final round coming in.
Oh, boy.
What do we got? Hybrid. So, our first hybrid of the evening. So
thank God a normal game mode, a good game mode.
Eichenwald, New Bonnie, Hollywood. I'm guessing Hollywood. Well, they just said defense, but oh, I see.
Yeah, they want defense regardless. Thot Patrol's pick. They're probably talking it out. I'd say.
Well, the only reason I would say Eichenwald is just like Junkrat, you know? Spamming in a small space, but I don't think they... Okay, Hollywood. Did they say Hollywood? I didn't.
Yeah, they said Holly first. The first thing they said. Yeah, they were on it.
Boy, we're dumb. Oh,
I mean, we're Moon sub.
Yeah, right. And they're ready to go. Getting through here. Mom.com can take it all here. The big ol'... I think it's prize pool of what, 600? So 100 a player.
Yep.
Then
good amount
obviously the points as well for the invitational, which will be
working
in a few
up
months.
That big money.
At least a double prize pool. I think it was more than 1,200 on the summer invitational. I think Moon put in like a couple, like many hundreds more, but didn't quite announce it. I don't think. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I know he puts extra in for the invitationals. At least he did for the last one. But
yeah,
it brings me to my next point. If you are liking what you're seeing and you have a little bit of spare change, these tournaments prize pools are funded by donations. If you feel ever so generous, you can type, I believe, ! Donate, and it'll bring up the link to fund these players' hard work.
Oh boy, do I have that updated is the question.
I don't know. We'll update it eventually.
I don't think so.
No? Never mind. Ignore what I said. Don't type that.
It's
delete
somewhere.
this.
I'll find it. Delete.
Let me get this straight real quick.
It's somewhere. Ask Ahmad or ask Farah on the Discord, and they'll get the link to you. I can't find it at the moment, but it is there. Metrino. Donations go to the prize pool. Well, actually, I don't know if it's 100 per player. I take that back. Do we spread it out right now? I think we spread it
actually,
out.
Yeah, we do spread it out first, second, third. So Not quite 100. I mean, could be 100
Maybe.
if more money gets paid up.
It's whatever. They're playing for pride at this moment. Maybe. I don't know. They're playing
the
to
points,
raise
the
2CP.
The fat points. Yeah, the winners of this team get to decide if 2CP stays, so blame them for everything.
There you go. Once again, very similar dive comps here. Thought Patrol on attack. Already through the archway. Stribby just hiding in the bushes here, but Gravy's first one to fall in this match on Hollywood, and Flight goes way off point behind into the Old West part of the map. Soam's getting some dinky little headshots there, and Stribby taking him down.
Soam's
they're gonna keep
keeping
capping it.
Cap from getting to the point. Gravy just dashed through. He's got a recall, gets that big chunk of health taken off. Good boot from Kitch, keeping him off.
Wow.
Good enough for them to get the point. And a double kill from Echo. Echo and Cal going big in this fight. Cap's going to be speeding his team in.
The push from Thought Patrol, putting them back into that Old West section and never allowing UrMomDotCom to get back on point. There was not a contested section on that capture, I don't think. And they just go straight through with 5 minutes into this next section here. And not many people have ultimates, but a lot of people are getting close here. And Swish is probably the first one to throw it. And onto Dave, it goes.
Yeah, it looks like fight's pretty split. Mick Monk and Stribby, the last one's really there. Mick Monk's gonna get out, try not to give as much ultimate charge as possible. Flying away, Swish preemptively dashing ahead of him, just bullying him, getting maybe a pick. Nah, the defense matrix too strong, no damage.
Too strong.
There we go.
As Thought Patrol, very little momentum breaking here. They're just gonna keep pushing it on and they go. And it's going to be a few ultimates here. Echo coming in with Dragon Blade, going straight through, grabbing Dave and going for
Cap. Can't get away from that. Gravy gets Kitch though. Self-destruct. Ooh. Stribby last one on the point. Looks like Thought Patrol commanding lead here in these fights. McMonk is going to stall up for his team as they get back. Probably just resetting a little bit.
Yeah. And they're not. I don't think they're going to contest here because those early spawns for UrMomDotCom, they have to rush back so they're not cut off from their team here. But looks like McMonk does make the cut, and not even like maybe a 20-second fight within that whole phase, and they're still going strong above 5 minutes. And Gravy already falling. Echo, little one-on-one action up there.
It looks like UrMom.com just continually just getting picked off in these fights. Coordination seems to be a lot better for escort maps from the side of Thought Patrol.
And it seems like the Thought Patrol is always charging in shoulder first, then resetting very contently on back onto the payload. Because UrMom.com has never gotten a good foothold here, not even on the first point. And they're already at the very end, climbing into the VIP section.
With 4 minutes, 20 seconds left.
4:20 left. Just Blaze.
4:20, just Blaze it, yeah.
Dave comes out with a Transcendence, speeding onto the point, and there they go, beating back with a big old stick.
This might be the foothold that they were looking for. Echo does get his blade off. Dies with the blade, not picking up anyone with that kill. Dave, the only one to die in this fight. Cap healing himself up, and Swish just looking for some little pocket damage off on there. Just get some ultimate.
Yeah, Cap with a little bit of revenge onto Echo as he boops him into death. But now they got quite a road ahead of them as 3 minutes 40 seconds left. UrMom.com already taking up strategic positions, so they think, and they're going to try and dive and collapse in, but Echo's going to be fighting off Lacrosse. Lacrosse jumping way up top. He's looking for maybe a Dragon Blade here, and he gets a dash kill on Kitch, and he's not even going to be using it. Maybe
he's probably saving it for that defensive
there he goes.
ultimate. Yeah, now he's going to probably pop it off. There it is. 2 kills.
Nice.
He's a smart player in the sense that he doesn't use it until the defensive ults come off, but a little bit delayed there. Ooh, Gravy Huge.
He threw it, he missed the stick, got it on the payload, but it just Mascot and Kitch couldn't move away just in time, and that was exactly what they needed because it was a 4 on 3 Thought Patrol in advantage, but Pulse Bomb evening things out here. Time continues to tick on, a lot more fights ahead, and Thought Patrol are going to be coming back in at it. Echo is going to be coming out strong here with the Dragon Blade. It seems UrMomDotCom is going to have to deal with this somehow with no support ultimates to deal with it.
McMonk immediately demeched as Echo just dashes through that Korean girl. Lacris looking for damage off on Kitch here. Dashes back for a little bit of healing, but he does... Actually, no, he's still alive in this fight. He just... on the backline, just... Oh, the sneaky Genji just stalling as much as possible, but gets caught off by Kitch as McMonk and Mascot fight it out. Soames... Ooh, Dave with a well-timed Transcendence, keeping McMonk alive. Lacruz just sitting in that Transcendence, trying to knock them out of that for the most part. But the Discord on them is just going to burn through Mascot's health. Self-destruct coming right out. No bubble for them. They have to back off here. These are just ultimates trading back and forth. Stribby dancing in and out of his bubble.
Yeah, the teams right now are just getting everything they can with 1:40 left. They've been stalling this for at least 60 seconds here, but so far Thought Patrol are coming through a little bit strong, but Lacrust and Dave and Gravy falling, and it's
they turn
4 on 2 right now.
They turn this 5-minute timer into 1:20 in this last little bit. Like, thought we were done with 2 CP here.
You thought wrong as we continue on, coming up to 60 seconds. But Soames does get a kill with the jetpack of everything, but Kitch another sound barrier
Dave
to keep
gonna
things going.
Get on as much as he possibly can. A minute left. Oh boy, that stall. That's a long stall.
Yeah, not terrible. A minute left. I think from what they were at UrMom.com, I think
they
kind
did
of
work.
Yeah, they changed their playstyle just a bit. You know, choosing their spots and collapsing in at once onto Thought Patrol was probably what saved them at the very end. Granted, getting to that last point is the hardest, typically on every map for the attackers, just with spawn and how the map is made. But still, they stalled for 4-ish minutes going through that last section, which isn't bad. And now, where they got rolled on the first point, let's see if... I don't know if UrMom.com will have to do that to Thought Patrol, because Thought Patrol forced them into the cafe off point and never allowed them to touch, and that's what kind of caused this whole snowballing effect, I think.
Yeah, it was a constant cascade of like knocking them back, and the cart just never stopped moving.
Yeah, and it's like, well, it's because I think Thought Patrol always took the fight before UrMom.com could grab a foothold and caught them offhand, so they could always have, you know, 1 or 2 people on payload, so it never stopped moving. And even though they had a 20-second fight, they cleaned it up just like that. So now they have to switch roles here, and everyone's staying on their usual heroes. Nothing surprising there. But let's see how well they can position themselves and dig themselves in and not allow UrMom.com to probably take this win, because this could be... Well, this would be the tie for right now. UrMom.com above that Patrol 2-1 right now.
Seems like they're holding the point directly. See if they rotate anywhere. Yeah, it looks like Kitch is going to be going up onto that. Oh, never mind. Just wall riding. Just Kitch things. Kitch doing Kitch things.
Kitch things. I mean, it's not far-fetched that they allow the attacking team to go onto that upper area. But it looks like they're just going to take the main thoroughfare.
All the way around. Swish going right onto the sports. Will he get a kill here? Dave just gets damaged a little bit, and he manages to turn around in time. Lacruz takes Cal out. That's his main healer for the most part. As Echo just dashes back and forth, getting kill after kill. McMonk trying to take him out at the end here.
I mean, so far they're holding on just barely by a thread. The fight, while going in favor of Thot Patrol for just a second, it's now like an even 3-on-3. Soms gets demeched. They're going to let him capture it just a bit, but they're going to rush back at full force here.
It looks like the
right click
on time. Dave is going to get some discords off. He is going to get that healing in right around the corner. Throw those orbs that no longer have. Ooh, get stuck
Dave
by
going
Swish.
down.
Good positioning by Swish. Doesn't look like they're going to be able to take it here.
Oh, man. A little bit of coordinated damage from Swish and Echo to take out Mick and Stribby at the same time.
It looks like Cap and Cap and Lacruz are just going for it. They're just.
I mean,
Lacruz does have his ultimate. He's going to be pushing up onto the payload. Cap dropping the fat sound barrier does save Lacruz's life as Lacruz takes up 2 kills here. Soms
doing a dance in the air. Somehow a trickle effect on the first point here, as there's never been it hasn't been a reset in quite some time. UrMomDotCom is up ahead, but you know, I want to say they're going to take it.
Yeah.
And I think they will. Soms, the last one alive, is going to get taken down right away. But Gravy trying to go for some early kills to stop him, but Swish takes him down.
Beats
a bunch of
ultimate
headshots.
Yeah,
Yeah, so about a minute and a half slower, roughly, and Thot.
I mean, it's kind of hard to compete with what Thot Patrol did. They took it pretty much instantly. Seems like Thot Patrol is taking the high ground where they just never let UrMom.com do this. They are already in a better position here.
Yeah, I mean, they're taking into a self-destruct right onto the cart, grabbing Dave, who is just off to the side. That's what they need. And Thot Patrol coming out with a bunch of big kills here, and they're going to push back UrMom.com as Stribby go for a last-second dive onto Cal. Doesn't quite make it. Monk getting bullied. Once again, the Diva babies never have fun once they're demeched.
Yeah, just to that.
Ooh, the boop kill even.
You know, might as well.
Yeah,
I can't knock people off. Might as well just slam it in their face.
And I think this next fight is going to be rather big. A lot of ultimates on either side here. Slight advantage to Thot Patrol, and they're keeping that high ground on that thin bridge between the buildings in the Old West section. And they're going to be throwing down some massive damage here, as looks like Stribby is going to be booped away. Mick Monk is left all alone up top, and he has to get off there because he has...
Oh no, he's just going to use his self-destruct. Stribby does get up there. Cal is left alone, but his team's going to follow up. Lacruz not able to get anything. Pops it right after Cal.
Lacrosse still getting a little bit after the fact. Actually getting a 3-piece.
Enough kills. And, oh, the Baby Diva is going to be... No, they're not going to stall her out here. They got to kill her. They got to keep pushing that payload.
Yeah, so...
Thot Patrol does have the opportunity to respawn and push.
Yeah, they can push. They're actually going to go for the far door, perhaps, but once the respawns come in, they have Kitch speeding along Somes, but they're going to be cutting it close to this next cap point.
They got to go through that far door, because they can just spam down that hallway and just lose damage. Kitch with the starting off with the sound barrier as Cap answers with his own mascot taken out, as well as Echo. Somes dropping super low. Demect here does pop the self-destruct. Takes out Mick Monk and
tanks.
Stribby, but they do get the point.
Oh man, yeah, Somes just leave. I mean, great kills.
Yeah,
off
Somes,
the point while they're pushing it.
Yeah, you lost the point. You might as well just try to back off here. It looks like Stribby's going to be looking for anyone up top. Yeah, no one's set up there just yet.
Yeah. So now we have to see where Thot Patrol here is going to engage. Probably maybe halfway up the slight incline before they breach the doorway. But they're going to push up just ever so slightly because you don't want to get that payload just too far. Stribby's still hiding up top. He's going to jump down, enter the fray, going
in
way
on
to the
Cal.
back line. Oh boy, the Lacrosse doing a lot of work there.
The thing you don't want to stay in stage 9 is you want to get through stage 9 as fast as possible. This is the defensive hold. It's kind of hard to push through this last doorway with the spawn so close, but if they can keep getting these kills like they're doing, they're on track to...
Gravy doing a 3-piece at the very end, cleaning things up, but they're going to come through, and now we're going for potential another stall fest here as Mascot's going to jump in right under the cart.
No boop in time to keep him away. Dave popping
Echo here. So we need to look at how many kills can he get. But self-destruct is going to keep him away from the point. He does grab Dave, but no one's on the point. They got to get on it. So he really grabs on it.
Hitch isn't even safe from the curse of dying pie.
Close C9 there for UrMomDotCom, but
no, they're just going to keep it going.
Sound barrier saving a few, but maybe not. Super not needed, but who knows?
Tribby doing what they can, keeping everyone away. Ooh, the deflect right in someone's face, killing Baby Diva outright. The pulse bomb misses everyone.
They're getting dangerously like far away from the payload.
If this ticks down long enough, but they're also so close, 1.35 meters.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they want to stop it, but they want to keep it so they have more time than UrMom.com. They're 20 seconds away. Self-destruct blows the shield.
If they can get a good boop, this is just going to push the payload through. But Hitch, riding where he can, dies to Stribby. Stribby is close to his ultimate. This could be it for them.
The D-Mech on Stones is a big... Actually, both D-Mechs coming out. And now Stribby pushing people away. This is what they need. Switch the last one. They push them away, and there they go. Cap at
there it is. Just a couple... Wow. These teams... This could not have been a closer final.
Yeah, so we go into round 3. A 1 second advantage for Thot Patrol here, as they will, I believe, defend first. But yeah, this potential do or die time. UrMom.com obviously up 2-1. Oh no, I see. They attack, defend first. No, I'm right.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Staying on attack, staying on.
So I mean
if we see the previous first takes, this looks like it's gonna be Thot Patrol. I keep wanting to call them Team 10 just out of habit.
Yeah, right.
This
or the
is
Savages.
Yeah, the Savages, Thot Patrol. Yeah, got new names
every week. It's great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're saying look those first captures by each team were
Thot Patrol has
roughly around
following off of that,
like 30 to 45 seconds for each team. So I mean, they can feasibly do it in the minute time.
I'm just talking about how fast Thot Patrol took that first point.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they took it about 30 seconds faster or so.
But they both took it in about a minute. I guess UrMom.com managed to take it just by never leaving it, and just the stall continuously going to the point. Ooh, Squish almost gets taken out there. He's going to be healed up there. Grab the mini pad.
UrMom.com is going to go a bit of a pincer attack here, as it once again go back into the corner by Cafe, and Cal always the first one down as they target those Zenyatas as Dave goes down as well. So now 1-for-1 back and forth here.
That's your tank down. That's not going to be great for you holding this point. Gravy just going off, gets supports, takes out Echo.
Gravy
just
so
yeah. Oh god, this madman. F9, play the game right there.
So now is where I doubt. Yeah, they're not going to contest. That'd be foolhardy of them. So now it's how far can you push this payload in overtime? You can't leave, and it's going to tick down real fast. So it's just, I mean, Mascot, if he gets Primal Rage, push people off, Kitch, boot people off. That's all they really need.
Dribby is closer to his ultimate. If they try to just contest at all, they just got to keep them away.
And Cap does have Sound Barrier. He got that pretty quickly, so that's going to be a big gift for them. But Swish dropping down early in this fight off to the side. And Payload is just the center of attention now. Gravy and Dave try. I mean, they're doing work here.
Thot Patrol isn't playing as well as they have been. The fatigue might have gotten to them at this point. This has been a long set between these two teams. Getting close to the end here.
Oh, but Gravy actually demexed Soames as he tried to run away with the pulse bomb. That's huge. So now he has to wait and get his mech back, and they're going to keep pushing here. This is going to be really hard.
That could be devastating for them. That could be a really big get for UrMom.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of ultimates being thrown out at this next engagement here. it's gonna be crazy with Mascot leading it off and Cal getting capped down. No sound barrier.
With a double dash. Double Dragon, good game.
Echo does get down.
Echo doing what he can. Looks like McMonk dropping it right on the point. Kitch once again dying to the curse of Dying Pie.
Pie
McMonk
never
and
lives.
Strippy. Swish. It's a lot of damage. And Cal. McMonk doesn't get the sound barrier off in time. Or on him, that is. He's
Yeah,
gonna
Cat-
die. Yeah. There it is.
Strippy does get hit by the self-destruct even while in Primal Rage, but yeah, leaving it just for a split second. They get it just a few meters away from that second cap point. 109 to be exact in total. So
That was really close to the second capture. That's.
I mean, if you win
We've seen
one
how these
fight,
guys. Yeah.
I would say if you win one fight after capturing and you're pushing that payload, you're gonna get it about that far because the defense doesn't want to make that same mistake twice.
I
You
just
just have to
realized I
push
saw
them
the
off
weirdest thing in this map. A little bit of sidetrack there. Move aside. The camera that follows the payload,
Oh,
it
yeah.
like tries to reset instantly at the start of a new match. I was looking right at it and it just like bugged out.
Yep, it always faces the payload.
Yeah, but it was like facing the payload, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the new map started, so it tried to recenter on the payload, and that thing went off at Mach speed. That's not a camera that moves that fast in the world.
Boy, will this? I mean, I doubt this extra second will come into play. They have basically the same amount of time, but they have to rush in there headstrong. And I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing. Probably rushing towards Cafe, grabbing probably Dave down. It seems Zenyatas are always the first to get killed because they want to get all those healers down.
They're the key target. They're the most defenseless. I mean, in dive comp, you want to usually have a Lucio or maybe even your Diva. Just keep that Zenyatta alive because the Discord along with the Harmony Orb, that's a good portion of your team comp right there.
Right. And Thot Patrol are going to go around the side, and once again, upper part of Cafe. Mascot is actually the first one to die from Dave.
That's amazing.
So,
That's
breaking.
they turned the table on them.
Yeah. So down. So it's once again back and forth as all these fights have gone. So now it's just who can survive the longest and position themselves just well enough. But the Divas are just in each other's faces right now.
Gravy's the last one on the point. As of now, it looks like Thot Patrol might be able to hold it for the most part. Gravy does recall and get his health back. He is being healed up by Cap. Dies in the end right as Strippy gets there. They are in overtime. Will they be able to take it? No, they're just gonna... Yeah, they're gonna take it. They're gonna back off. Try to take it in the Wild Wild West.
Oh boy. So Swish, Echo. That's, I think, a great team right there with their ultimate. Soames is... I don't know when he's going to use his self-destruct. Probably sit it right on top of the payload. Maybe, but then you got to worry about Gravy throwing out his pulse bomb somewhere. But now it's just not... You cannot leave payload, obviously. And UrMomDotCom taking high ground. They're ready to collapse. And the Crust might lead it off here as they jump down. And up comes Echo going straight for Dave.
It looks like Echo and Soames are going to be taking up kills. Swish as well. Kills the Diva with the jetpack. They're just going to keep moving.
Yeah, so yeah, there you go. No, well, Gravy did use Pulse Bomb, but nothing else was lost. So they have to reset as quick as they can. And they have
Cal
to...
and Kitch are really close to their ultimates. Lacroix doesn't have anything.
Yeah.
Or he does have his ultimate, but will he wait out the two support ultimates? I don't think he's going to do that. They're probably going to start jumping in right now. They have to do it here.
Yep, Lacrosse is up top looking for anything. He's going to use Dragon Blade, but... Oh, the self-destruct coming right in. He grabs...
Oh, McMonk dropped his ultimate, but he gets Echo. Echo is out of the fight for now. Mascot just going mad.
All right, we may be going the distance
We're
here.
going the distance, boys.
We're going for speed.
Thot Patrol does it.
Oh, Okay.
We are going into the 5th round of this best of 5. Holy shit! I'm sorry, it's so long. These teams, they couldn't have been a closer match.
I mean, it's better than doing a shutout, right?
Oh yeah, I'd take this over a shutout.
They are, yeah. Thought Patrol did look a little rough on their first defense, but yeah, they definitely brought it back.
Streaming, I apologize for nothing.
Boy, but we go to control.
The final control point.
I want to say
Nepal. No, we already used Nepal.
We
it's
already did
Lijiang or Oasis.
Right.
Yeah.
Can't do Nepal twice. We will have a winner after this.
It's impossible to tie on King of the Hill, so
Lijiang, no surprises there. Keeping the colors, Thot Patrol in red, UrMomDotCom in blue. First seed.
Both teams
second
instantly with the ready, along with the
yeah.
casters and streamers and everyone. This is a good set. Good set between these teams that are pretty much equal in my eyes on skill. Starting off in Control Center. This map, I do know the names of these ones because I actually looked them up one day.
I think it's my favorite of Lijiang Tower.
Control Center. I like Night. I like Night Market.
I feel like I never know what to do on Night Market. Maybe because I'm just a bad player, but I just
basically
don't
played Pharah on everything except for Control Center.
That's true.
DPS, you know. You got there's just good spots for Pharah on Control Center, Night Market, not Control Center, on Garden and Night Market.
Interesting.
Pretty standard teams. Looks like Cal is going to be picking up the.
Yeah, going over to Anna now. Thought Patrol switching it up, going over to they played this comp earlier. On
yeah, they're
Control
going back to that. Well,
I mean, Mascot. Maybe he's just really good at charging, but he got a ton of charge kills.
He got some beautiful charge kills.
Yeah, and there's nothing to really block him from Earth Shatter when he gets it. I mean, you have Winston's Shield of Stribby, but that's, you have to time that real well. And Swish
Cap getting slept
real good.
And the fat Auntie. They're gonna have to turn on the aggression here. Swish takes out Gravy, that good counter with the flashbang headshot. Make Monk is the mech. They just basically have pretty good counters to their dive comp situation.
I mean, Cal's got some pretty good anti-heals so far.
Oh yeah,
both he threw were very much an offensive like thought process rather than going for just straight heals. Especially throwing it pretty much both times on Stribby as he was diving in and trying to dive back out at 2 separate occasions. So he's trying to, he knows what he's doing. I would like to assume, at least.
Yeah, he's managed to get it when Mick is turning. I guess not really looking in his direction. You won't be able to eat it with the defense matrix.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh. Wish taken out. Mick gets Cal in that fight. Mascot gets Lacruz out of the air. I don't know how that happened, but there was just a Reinhardt in the air with the poor little Genji strapped to his chest. Soames, Kitsch, and Mascot are going to stall out as much as possible.
Back up to that 40%, but I think Swish was... I don't know if he's usually a little bit farther back. He seemed a bit more reserved in positioning. He was back with Cal, even behind him.
I think he's trying to keep Cal alive from Gravy just diving in.
It's a good, actually, that's a really good point. So, but the thing is, Stribby and Lacrust immediately dove for Swish.
Yeah.
The defense for those heroes, but ooh, Soames though. Okay, ultimates are gonna just pop out of here.
Yeah, just throw all of them out there. Ooh, Dave, good timing. Charges in, doesn't get anyone. Gravy dies before the charge comes out. Mascot just good Earth Shadow, like you said, nothing really to block it. You can't defense matrix and Earth Shadow there.
Yeah, I think about a total of maybe 4 ultimates got used, both Earth Shatter, Sound Barriers, and something. Oh, maybe it was like 5, but still, even after all that, Thot Patrol still have 4 ultimates left. I think Swish didn't quite have his Deadeye at that point, but Gravy coming in the back roads here just to pull the defense back. But
now it looks like UrMomDotCom has the advantage. They have the ult advantage. Mick throws it up in the air. Mascot can't look up at it in time, otherwise he'll just take too much damage. Soam's the last one on the point, just trying to get ultimate and stay alive, but it's not going to work out. Flying Russian space program right there. And look at Stribby just like keeping them from pushing at all.
Yeah, it looks like Soames tried to end his life a bit sooner than he could as right-clicking at the ground, but just ended up shooting himself into space. But he's climbed. He's getting real high energy in these fights, and he's already back up to 80% with his grav. I mean, he used it only 2 fights ago. He's building it up real quick. So Swish still hasn't used Deadeye. He's gonna be looking. There he goes, way in the back,
behind the shield. Diva just keeping that defense matrix up. Dave takes out Echo as Echo takes out Lacruz, but Swish kills Dave in this fight. The grab comes out, the charge in, and the hammer swings there. This looks like it's going to go in the favor of Thot Patrol. They're just trading back and forth, like 80%, 80%. Like,
oh goodness. Soames though is just building up energy for days. Like I was watching him during that fight, constantly over 50, and now he's up at like 60, 70 right now. And they're pushing up forward. And he's, back up 20% after using grab.
Yeah, I mean, he's just throwing the shield on Mascot when Mick gets in his face. Not Mick, Stribby.
Oh boy, in a close fight, 84-99, but with Dave falling on the side of UrMom.com, it's going to be, well, maybe not as tough as I thought, as Mascot coming in, getting the 2-piece Earth Shatter.
Stribby booping him to the side, not able to get that charge off. Cap is able to get his sound barrier off, doesn't die to the charge. The only one left on the point is Hitch, who will soon be taken out. They will most likely get this to 99%.
They do flip it.
I'm surprised they're not. I'm surprised they're not pushing up a little bit more.
They're
being very defensive here.
Yeah, very reserved here. But Echo already
gets there, dies
damage on him. But Mascot's the only one currently on point. So now the rest of the team has to follow up as he falls. Self-destruct going up in the air by Mick. Once again, way too high to grab anything. Swish with the way back.
God, that was
enemy lines getting Lacrust. But will it be enough as Cap is stunned and Swish gets the kill on him? Now Echo is coming in to try and clean things up here. 90-99. They just have to flip back over. Overtime is just burning as fast as it can.
Stribby, as Dave gets on the point, not able to grab them off the point. Stribby charged off the edge. And Lacruz is trying to get there. Cap knocked her around. They are going to flip this over. They are going to get the overtime to tick down.
Boy, Swish there at the very end getting a lot of juicy headshots.
He pulled it out like...
Like whenever I see him choose McCree, I smile a bit inside. I know
the man's good at flicks. He's got some got some good flick, good aim, dinks the heads pretty well.
Yeah. So now onto some map name.
Garden.
Garden. Thank you. Lacrust and Dave. First time we've seen a Mercy in this matchup here.
Lacrust has played in the last tournament. He played quite a bit, and then
at least between these two teams right now.
Yeah, I mean this current tournament. In the past, I mean not this tournament, obviously, he has pulled it out, and the man does good things.
Especially on Oasis. I remember a lot of Oasis games where he was just raining down justice.
I mean, right now he's splitting Cal away from his team as Kid's trying to speed him in, but Cal is just
Mascot
stuck on the bridge. Swish trying to get on Dave, but Dave is just gonna fly around, staying off the edge at a safe distance.
Kitch getting the boop.
Yeah, he does get the boop.
But Mascot, my man, dude, just tried to jump onto the bridge, but just jumped straight to his death.
Right. Yeah, that's didn't happen. Reset. Start over. Control. I don't know. Alt F4.
Well, I mean, both these teams are pretty good at, I mean, equally taking the first point on a new map. So
Swish is just looking for a target here. He is on Gravy at this point on that backline. Big damage on the Mi'kmaq. The Mi'kmaq is going to be demech. It's so hard to say every single time. But Dave,
three-piece
fat
res.
res.
Almost running into a pulse bomb from Swish, who's cleaning up Mi'kmaq a bit
Yeah, it
here.
doesn't matter with the res. They're just going to clean up these kills. Lacroix is just going to try to get the kill on Echo. Does get
Gets
Echo.
the direct.
Soam's almost off the edge there. Ooh, Justice reigns from a tiny window.
And actually grabs 2, surprisingly enough. Well, if it's worth
Enough for Mi'kmaq
maybe.
and Cap to jump in there.
But it looks like they're
not quite enough.
I think they can press the advantage here is with Gravy.
Yeah,
and
they
Strippy
have
coming back
the
in.
mobility. Yeah, Lacroix
Mascot.
continuing to. Oh, good shot off on Kitch, but he's gonna heal that up. The double the trade, the mirror match. Just like I said, couldn't be a more equal team. Oh, Dave, fly, little Mercy. No, Lacroix flew just out of range. You could hear him hitting that shift button. Just.
Yeah. What even was that? It just,
yeah.
oh, the mirror
Be
self-destructed.
closer to me, fly to me. Yeah, no, that mirror match and
I don't
then
even-
or the mirror death.
I don't even care about what that fight was.
Man, they should have just waved
great.
and accepted it. Like,
Yeah, right.
clip it.
Ugh.
Someone clip it.
But Sound Barrier from Cap is going to lead things off here. Dave does have res. The crest is getting close to
Swish doesn't get off
Barrage
the
here.
I need healing.
doesn't get off the pulse bomb.
But Gravy here, already killing
Gravy.
2. I mean, with already 3 down, UrMomDotCom is going to be pushing hard here. But Mi'kmaq is D-Max. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Is Swish.
They gotta
Soam's
take
the
it
last
fast
ones here.
because Swish is just getting percentage for them.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
enough time for Kitch to get on the point.
I mean, you were saying you got to stall as
You
long as you
have
have the
to stall it.
advantage. 'Cause you're just building more. Dave actually gets a kill on the Swish. Battle Mercy
Oh,
incoming.
Echo takes out Mi'kmaq, but Dave revives Cap. Doesn't get Mi'kmaq. They're already at 90%. But it looks like UrMom.com still not able to fully capture this. Justice getting eaten by Diva.
He
Still gets 2 kills. Always 2 kills from this man. Time to watch my boy Lacroix get 2 kills.
I mean, all that stalling got them up to 99%. That's exactly what they wanted. right?
That's all they needed. They just have to retake here.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Saving
So now-
grace for UrMom.com is a good Mercy res after a bunch of ultimates.
Right.
But Echo and Swish have been going for that Mercy every single time. He's just got to stay safe up in the air. Ooh,
and
Swish already on the payload. They're swapping out. They're tag teaming the payload, trying to keep the percentage going up while staying alive. Tracer battle.
But with Cap
He dropped
leading things
keeping-
off, trying to
yeah.
save him thing, but Lacroix is coming in so close to Rocket Barrage. Once again, Dave still sitting off to the side, not doing much healing, just doing
Soam's out of
damage.
mech. This would be a good time to use that Rocket Barrage if he had it. Echo. Dave does have that ultimate.
Dave, he needs to ult now. He only gets Stribby,
Yeah.
though, who
Oh,
wasn't in
only gets-
range for Cap. Who actually Cap
Stribby
died
is a
way
good
off.
get here. Yeah, he died super. It's a good get for him, though.
So this is 99 here. This is Thot Patrol's game, to win here. One more point.
Hey, I lied.
They
He
can
didn't
grab
get he didn't get the double kill that time.
Double.
Oh, never mind. He did get the kill at the end. He got 2 every single time.
Caster's Blessing? Maybe? Caster's Blessing?
I think
Call it
I
that?
caster cursed it the second time I said it, where I said he didn't get it, and then it was like, oh, let me rewrite this.
Alright, so literally going the distance here. 2-2
2-2.
series.
1-1.
1-1 on Li Zhang.
We're literally playing every single match of Overwatch tonight.
Yeah, we're going the full. The gauntlet is being played here.
Thanks for the assist.
The
Not a
most
terrible
bang
thing.
for your buck here at the MOONMOON
I mean, if-
Sub-Circuit Center.
Be lucky you don't have to pay for this because we charge
Yeah,
it.
right.
Right?
Lacroix sticking with Farah, and everyone else sticking to the,
Hey, like I said, as long as it's not, control center, play Farah.
exactly.
Just play for ultimate, win the game.
But teams taking opposite sides here, as one takes the back entrance, one takes the front entrance, and Thot Patrol taking offensively, an offensive stance onto the point. And Mascot is just building up a lot of damage here, going straight onto a lot of the tanks. But Cal not looking too good here.
No, Stribby!
Oh, he gets booped off by Soames. He didn't have his cooldown and his
He was
jump.
going for Cal. Cal manages to die, but it looks like Thot Patrol is going to take it. This
Swish
is the round for all the marbles.
Yeah.
The whole big bang shaboodle.
Swish is making it his mission to find Dave and go for him, but Kitch actually gets the kill on Dave. But at this point, UrMomDotCom has already taken enough, or has already done enough damage to where they'll be able to
Swish
take this
just
back once they get
stalling.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's just got to keep stalling. Any percentage is good.
Cap does get the big old fat right
Stribby
click on him.
does not land
Cal,
on top. Fine.
a little out of position, but
Yeah, he's probably backing up. Thought he might be able to get in there, he'll Swish a bit, but that's just me assuming things at this point.
My ultimate is charging. My
so
ultimate
a
is
pretty
charging.
quick retake, only up to 20%, and they're gonna pass them real quick here. And now a big brawl in the center is gonna happen here. Mick Mug, well, there goes Mascot. Just kind of sits there, waits for the damage to subside. But now the rest
right
there comes
along
across right up top. Only getting one so far. The Diva Matrix eating up the rest of it from Soames. Soames going up, he throws it way up in the air. He's gonna grab no one. Kitch getting
The boop gets
Mick
the,
Mug off. What a monster.
the madman. This is his element. He's just doing it. Never mind. Stribby's cleaned that up.
So Dave does fall from Echo, and actually Echo grabs two LaCrosse as well. So now they're a little bit more contention here to flip it back
Stribby
over.
and Gravy just stalling as much as possible. That's good work on them. Mick Monk is gonna just cause them to back up. They can't even take the point just yet.
Echo getting like full. He got as much as he could. Just
Yeah, he
barely
got
getting
the-
that last slice.
And then out.
On-
Like
Right. But as they still climb up, they only got about 60% after all that stalling, but they're going to rush back in as Gravy has to use his recall to get out of there. Throws Pulse Bomb onto the shield, grabs a nothing, but Cap does fall early, but out comes Transcendence from Cal to keep
Dave
people
has
alive.
his
And
ultimate.
the fight is really spreading
Oh.
out here, but Dave does fall. He couldn't, he didn't
Echo and
want to
Swish,
provide
yeah.
just one. And at
Echo and
this
Swish
point,
are also just getting on Dave. It might not be the best choice. Like, he's not getting good value out of his ultimate. He had one 3-man res, but they just died instantly.
We're getting up into the upper echelons here of the counter. And this could be if, they can easily stall this up to 99%, but that's if UrMom.com can grab enough kills. But Dave going down, echoing from Soames, who gets some headshots on him. So he hasn't had res at all this match.
No.
And Thot Patrol is just trying to clean up as best as they can. Mick Monk is coming back with a bit of a vengeance here. It's really tough. This could spell defeat with Kitch coming out with the Sun Barrier to keep things going here. Stribby going, but they have to touch this point. 99% coming up, but I don't see. Oh, boy, Dave coming in with a single res potentially.
Stribby is a good target to get.
But now, how long can they keep it going? But Echo coming back with the Dragon Blade.
I mean, we've seen them come back from a 99% in the past.
It's true, but this is going to be a tough one to get through. As Cap is getting booped out of point, self-destruct doesn't grab anyone either. Gravy falling.
Echo, even Kitch, they're just, yeah.
I think that will spell defeat for UrMom.com as Thot Patrol are bringing it back. Very back and forth match. Be gone, Thot. They grab it. They win.
You know what their problem was? They picked Mercy. They just said be gone, Thot. They were in their element the moment they saw Mercy.
Well, Mercy worked out for your mom.
No, I'm saying it was encouragement for Thot Patrol to be on the patrol for Thots.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Mercy worked out for Garden.
Oh, 59% kill participation. Wow. Or 49.
I mean,
that was the. Ah man, that was a long game. That was well played by both teams. It couldn't have been more equal.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote down all the scores back and forth. It goes your mom, Thot, your mom, Thot, your mom. Or,
Are you calling my mom a thought?
Yeah, your mom's thought. Begone.
Hey, she's a nice lady.
She's a nice lady. Boy, we stayed again. We went the distance, going for speed.
Thot Patrol pulled it out. They did the work, and they are our first place team in the second of the Winter Opens, I believe.
Yeah. So, Team 10, Thot Patrol. We'll wind it down here. As we end it, they win a little bit of cash. Of course, those juicy points as we go.
Pride, most of all.
Yeah, pride, right. A lot of nutty frags. But, as we conclude here, I shall remind you all, stay tuned to the Discord as we, us mods post a lot of information there and updates for these tournaments. Also, next week, got the big ol' Dab Diamond and Below tournament going on. I believe we set the 23rd. Make sure to double check the Discord for that. Obviously, you have to be Diamond and Below.
If you've ever made Masters, you're not allowed to participate,
Yeah.
even if you are Diamond currently.
Every single
But,
time, there's always one.
Yeah.
But regardless, thank you everyone for watching. I'm Mr. Dong. With me is Snow Hobo.
Getting a little robot-y there. I'm not sure if that's me.
Oh! Maybe me.
I don't know. Discord's been buggy all night.
That's fine. Quantum Replay, falling asleep at the keyboard, but he stuck it out with us. There he is,
there
literally dying. And our new little mod on the training wheels, back.
He dipped out already.
I know, he did. But thank you everyone once again for watching. We'll see you guys later. It was fun.
Have a good night.